Hello again. A new video in the same week. Good grief. Yes, we're getting close to completing all the factions now. On to the last 4. As you can see, it is the TEXICO faction. Now, TEXICO, their main thing is they control the canal, which is, from what I gather, safe water for drinking and whatnot. As their name suggests, Mexico and Texas on the borders of the two. They are the last of them, last of the faction. That's why they're called the last dragoons. So let's begin with the leader. The leader technically is 2 models. Firstly, the leader himself. Zoom out a little bit. The base is, well, grass, as you can see, and then bits of plastic sprue. Few reds, silvers, creams, oranges, silvers and bronzes, as you can see. And the other model he comes with is a dog. I've just done the simple thing of painting him grey with brown for the saddle or the hold. You could give the leader a chain, because it doesn't matter if they're on a separate base or not. I'll just zoom out a little bit more. There we go. So if I get the card, MP of 2, reaction of 4, melee +0, and strength of 1, courage of 5, ER of 2, repair of 5, 3 blood. So nothing outstanding. Reaction is a bit low. Not too bad so far. He has a rifle, FN of 5, weapon strength 2, 1 attack versus 1 target, cannot fire in melee. So he's not that mobile if he wants to fire, but he does the business well enough. He also has a dog. Range S, short, weapon strength 2, melee +1. So if he's in base contact, it's +1. 1 attack versus 1 target, short range. So he could fight in melee, or he could use his dog. He has armour value of 2, armour value of 5. Now the corporate abilities for TEXICO: focus fire, -1 FN if attacking a target hit by previous TEXICO, which means if, say, the leader fires and then someone else fires at the same target, that other person would get +1 to hit. Now it's not cumulative, so the third person won't get +2, it's all just +1 after the first. And traps, bounding mercs check for traps. Now look at the other video I did for bounding, because TEXICO get a deck of 2 cards, sort of like this. You could use more. I reckon you should use at least two trap cards, which have that at the bottom, and 2 no trap cards, which have that at the bottom. And you shuffle them all together, and then when a merc is bounding, you flip one over, and if it's a trap, you roll a d10 and you get the following. You get the effects. So the effects of them are: 1 is nothing, 2 to 3 target cannot move, demo PA required to clear the trap, 4 to 7 gas trap, last 2 rounds, weapon strength 2/1, Weapon strength 2-/1. Now, I'm not sure on that, to be honest. Never needed to use the TEXICO traps, but I'll continue on. Yeah, last 2 rounds, weapon strength 2/1, blood 1, so does 1 damage, MP -1, reaction -2, and courage +1. So you're -1 to your reaction, you're -2 to your, -2 to your action, -1 to your movement, and for your courage rolls you need +1. And if you've got gas mask, you ignore it. 8 to 9 is frag trap. Weapon strength 3, uses grenade template, blood, friend and foe. So it'll damage anyone. And a 10 is Le Cucaracha, I think it's pronounced, says. I'm not sure. Weapon strength 4, 2 blood, 1 attack versus 1 target. So it'll go on whoever it hits. And it'll do 2 damage at strength 4. So even the behemoth can get damaged by this. If you look at the USCR video, it'll show you the behemoth. So his personal abilities: leadership, because he's the leader, +1 to all rolls for allied mercs within 1 card, and sick'em, additional dog attack at short range. So he could attack with his dog and still fire as normal. And you can't even attack the dog, you have to kill him. So next we have the Jaguar. I'll just check if the lights are weird on here. I'll see if that's made any sort of difference. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, I've tried to do a different face that I normally do. I don't think it's too bad. Made his helmet look unique, I suppose. He has got a semi-auto weapon, even though you can't see it. He does have one. Maybe it's in the stick or club he's got. So, going on to Jaguar's card. MP of 2, reaction of 5, courage of 5, ER of 2, repair of 6. Most of the Texicos repairs and courage are very similar, so they're not going to fail courage tests or repair rolls that often. So he has 3 blood normally, with a little 4. His weapons, semi-auto, weapon strength 7. Sorry, FN of 7, weapon strength 2. 1 attack versus 1 target, can't fire in melee. CCM, fire and move, -1 MP, +2 FN. So like all semi-auto weapons, if you move, you're less accurate and you can't move as far. He also has a Makahul, if that's how you pronounce it. Range M, melee, weapon strength 2. So when he's in melee, he gets +1, brackets 2, to try and hit you. 1 attack versus 1 target, only short range. Which I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I don't think it mentions it in the FAQ, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But someone will have to correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Knockback, blooded target repulses 1 card length away. So what that means is, if the target takes damage, then they go 1 card length directly away from the Jaguar. I think you will need lights. Yes, it is better, isn't it? Arm value of 2, arm failure of 6. So pretty similar. Personal abilities: fighter, can attack at the end of a move, +1 to melee. So basically charging in, getting close with his mace. And tough as they come, +1 blood. That's why he has a little 4. So he's not going to go down that easy. So next we have the demolition. Most people don't take the demolition for Texaco. You'll see why people don't, but I don't know. There we go. I know some of you may be thinking the face paint job isn't so good, but partly to do with the lighting. Yes, that is a sawn off shotgun he's got there. So if we come to the card, MP of 2, reaction of 4, courage of 6, ER of 2, repair of 5, 3 health. So pretty good. And his weapons, double barrel, sawn off, as it should be really. FN of 6, weapon strength of 2, hits all targets in the template. Successful hits inflict 2 blood. So yes, it's the big T template, but it doesn't extend. It's whoever's in the template. CCM, fire and move, -1 MP, +2 to hit. Not sure why that is, because it's a shotgun. But as we've seen at many different games and whatnot, shotguns might not always hit the barn door. He also has load, CCM, 1 round between shots. He's shooting with both barrels. He's going to have to load each turn really. He also has smoke grenades, as is the demolition. Range of 2. He has 3 of them for 2 rounds, +2 FN/reaction for targets with smoke in line of sight. So their reaction's going to be higher, and their number need to hit something is going to be higher. And as it's not counted as cover, it does stack. So if you're in cover and you've got this, then you'll basically be at +3 to try and hit something. Arm value of 2, armor value of 6, and his personal abilities: demolition, multiple grenades, repair check to disarm traps, only useful if you're facing other Texaco. And he also has quick, always acts first, negates simultaneous action. So unless you're against someone else that's got quick, the demolition goes first. Don't mind the B. If you're against someone else that's got quick, you use the reaction, which at 4 isn't that fast. People don't use the demolition because his weapon's so short range and his grenades aren't damaging. But what you've got to remember is cover is everything in MERCS, and this adds a lot to your cover. So the sniper. The sniper's a bit different as he comes in 1 bit. Everyone else came in 2, apart from the Marshal. So just show you the model here. One of the best models to paint because it's so easy to paint. That dark stuff on it, I don't know if you can see that. Where's the light on this thing? Can't find the light. That's always useful, isn't it? But anyway, I don't know if you can see that, but the eyes are yellow. I'm going to have to do the goggles again, obviously, but it's brown on the gloves and dark red on the arms and orange on the legs. So we've got a little bit of armour. So get the card. This, in my opinion, is one of the best snipers in the game. He's more tactical and more mobile and sneakier than most. So here we are. MP of 2, reaction of 5, courage of 5, ER of 2, repair of 6, and he has 3 blood. Fairly standard for Texaco so far. He has an LRK, long range kill sniper rifle, FN of 5, weapon strength 2, as all snipers have. Well, most snipers should I say. 1 attack versus 1 target, not short range. What's a sniper rifle? What do you expect there? CCM, aim, 1 round between shots because he's loading the shot again. CCM, fire and move, -1 MP, plus 2 FN. Now I'll just show you the sniper rifle again before we go on. I mean, if you just look at the sniper rifle, it does look very antique, shall we say. It just looks like a very long rifle with a scope, so it makes sense. He can move and shoot with it. Though he also has a pistol, like most snipers have. FN of 5, weapon strength 1, with a little asterisk next to it. You'll notice there's a little asterisk next to the LRK strength. 1 attack versus 1 target, only short range, because it's a pistol. Arm value of 1, most snipers have that. Arm failure of 5, fairly standard for Texaco. And the personal abilities are sleight of hand, no load penalties. That's why he's only got aim. And height makes right. Attacks from elevated position receive +1 weapon strength. Now what that means is if the